Hello, I'm John Roberts, and welcome to the CBS Evening News Online Edition. Just ahead, the tsunami disaster. The numbers of dead and injured just keep rising. We'll report on how the United States and others are coordinating relief efforts. Also, water everywhere, in Southern California at least. We'll show the aftermath of the rainiest December day on record. And our special series, The Year Ahead, looks at exciting new developments in medicine. It's all starting now on the CBS Evening News Online Edition. The focus is now on helping the survivors before it's too late. World health officials estimated today that 5 million people are without food, clean water, or shelter in the arc of tsunami destruction across southern Asia. The relief efforts shifted into high gear today as the death toll continued to climb.
The sheer scale of the catastrophe is nearly impossible to grasp. At least 76,000 people in 12 countries have been killed, and officials expect the number to soon exceed 100,000. More than 500,000 people have been injured. Hardest hit, Indonesia, where at least 45,000 people lost their lives. In Sri Lanka, the toll is over 22,000. At least 7,000 people have died in India. And in Thailand, about 1,600 are dead, with an additional 5,000 still listed as missing. President Bush today made his first public comments on the disaster from his Texas ranch.
These past few days have brought loss and grief to the world that is beyond our comprehension.
The president announced that the United States, India, Australia, and Japan have formed a coalition to coordinate the massive relief effort. Authorities say providing clean water and food to millions of victims is the best way to prevent deadly epidemics. There is a sharp difference of opinion on whether the huge numbers of decaying bodies are an immediate health threat requiring burial in mass graves. What everyone does agree on is that it will take many months and billions of dollars to restore what nature took in just a few minutes.
In this country, powerful West Coast storms could keep coming one after another all the way through New Year's Day. Sandra Hughes reports one western storm already moved east into Arizona today, just as another headed for the California coast.
The rain came so fast and furious, streets became canals. Vehicles collided like bumper cars, and the earth opened up. Overnight, a surfboard rescue. More than 120,000 people lost power during the rainiest December day on record here.
Rare for Southern California, this weather system brought thunderstorms with lightning and a tornado.
It touched down just south of Los Angeles.
Never expected a tornado in SoCal.
We have at least 50 trees, averaging 40 to 50 feet in height, that were actually sheared off.
In Sedona, Arizona, the storm forced hundreds to evacuate. For the drought-stricken West, rain is always welcome. This storm turned into too much of a good thing. Sandra Hughes, CBS News, Los Angeles.
All this week, the CBS Evening News is giving you a preview of what you might expect in 2005. Tonight, advances in medicine. CBS News medical correspondent Elizabeth Caledon reports that will certainly include new ways to keep the public safe from dangerous prescription drugs in the year ahead.
The painkiller Vioxx may be gone, but look for long-lasting side effects in the years to come. Not just because the drug and others like it have been linked to heart attack risk, but because its downfall is bound to have a major impact on the future of drug regulation.
I think people have been reminded what the FDA is for. The FDA is to stop people from dying.
We will not have any more shots.
The consensus is public health officials are going to have to do a better job in the future, especially when it comes to protecting the public from the flu. Manufacturing problems meant we were short 50 million doses of flu vaccine this season.
We don't want to be in a circumstance in the future where we have such few suppliers.
If we're to prevent this sight again, experts say technology to make flu vaccine must be modernized. The race is on to perfect new cell-based vaccines that can be mass-produced in huge tanks. They should be available in about 5 years.
So is there any good news to look forward to in 2005? Doctors say treating and diagnosing both heart disease, our leading killer, and cancer will see major advances in the months and years ahead.
As we learned from Bill Clinton's emergency heart surgery in September, our best methods of detecting heart disease aren't good enough.
You raise your arms up over your head.
That's where a brand new imaging technology called cardiac CT scans are expected to play a huge role. Phyllis Laperkia is having a scan done because she has high cholesterol and is having chest pains.
If this is non-invasive, less painful, why not go for it?
Here's the left ventricle.
After about 45 seconds, her doctor gets a complete 3D image of her heart.
Is this the future of preventing heart attacks?
Absolutely. There is no question about it.
While preventing cancer remains an elusive problem, diagnosing it and treating it is on the brink of drastic change. Cancer specialists are already seeing the potential for advances like designer chemotherapy, drugs that will treat cancer based on an individual's genetic makeup.
I think it's going to be in some ways the biggest medical breakthrough of this decade.
With great things on the horizon, there remains one problem the best minds in medicine can't seem to solve, and that's obesity. Experts are searching for a medical solution. The latest one, a drug called Acomplia, promises to help fight cravings and reduce inches. But most doctors agree there will be no magic bullet.
Science and technology are expected to enable great medical advances in the years to come, but they can only do so much if Americans are unwilling to take care of themselves as best they can. Elizabeth Caledon, CBS News, New York.
More stories are just a click away, but be sure to join me on television for the on-air edition of the CBS Evening News. On Thursday's broadcast, from a landing on Saturn's moon to a golf ball that goes just where you want it to, wait until you see what science has in store for 2005 in our series, The Year Ahead. For CBSNews.com, I'm John Roberts.